Hi, my name is Henry Segerman. These are D234 MultiDice by the Dice Lab. The Dice Lab is myself and Robert Fathauer. The idea for these dice was suggested by Jimmy Curl, who also participated in the design process. So what are these? So it rolls like an ordinary die, and then it lands, and then you can read off what you see as either a D3, a three-sided die, a D4, a four-sided die, or a D2, a two-sided die. So the way you read this is the central number, when you look from the top, is the D3 number, so in this case 1. The number in the circle, sort of representing a coin, is the D2 number, it's either 1 or 2. And the number in the triangle, representing the ordinary four-sided die, a tetrahedron, is the D4 number. And so you roll a die as usual, and they roll very nicely in comparison to ordinary four-sided die or coins or so on. And then you just read off the numbers that you see. Now you could do this with an ordinary 12-sided die, numbered from 1 to 12, or you could do a D3 or a D2 using a six-sided die. But you have to think a little bit in order to do this. You have to say beforehand which numbers are going to correspond to which numbers on the D3 or on the D4 or so on. And this just makes it really easy. You don't have to think about what you're doing. You say, okay, I'm going to roll a D3, or 3D3 in this case, and I get 3 2s. And so that's just the answer. I guess one other thing to say is that the D3 numbers are independent from the D2 and the D4. So if you want to roll a D2 and a D3 at the same time on one die, then you can do that, and you can do that fairly. So you get a 2 on the D3 and a 1 on the D2. And also the D3 and the D4 are also independent, but the D2 and the D4 are not independent, so you're not allowed to roll those together. You won't always get a fair answer. So these are D234 MultiDice by the Dice Lab.